the first chapter of the book, basically, as a mini movie. And that's all you're getting from me. Give it up, Clifton. You'll never get the arrow on the target.
Clifton, it wasn't very nice to you, but
Son, look at the arrow when you prove your worthy, like your ancestors.
More things.
Press cancel.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
press.
Oh my gosh, this is so close. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Okay, so the story is about a boy from Melbourne who finds a magic arrow in Wickham Park, as you saw, and then he time travels. When he touches the arrow, he time travels and he's in England. Back in time, he rescues King Richard's nephews from the Tower of London. So that's the story, and that's book 1. And in book 2. He goes back and he helps Robin Hood on an adventure. Because I really like Robin Hood, and I thought, why can't I tell a Robin Hood story? You guys know what public domain is?
Yeah.
Okay. So Robin Hood is one of those stories in public domain that anybody can tell. So I told it. So that obviously was just a movie that I made. It wasn't a professional, I mean it was professional, but it wasn't like a big Hollywood movie, right? It was just a short little review of chapter 1. This one over here is my actual movie. I'm not going to play it, 1 because it's very long, 2 because it's for adults, and 3 because you guys are going to be like,
what's the actual
like this.
What book is it from?
Wait, which one?
This one.
Which book is it based off of?
I can start it. It's like an adult romantic comedy, like on Hallmark, like your moms would watch.
Oh, can we just like watch like the
Yeah.
first bit? Because I want to see how it.
Yes.
Which book is it based off of? Or is it like its own like thing?
Collins has been launched into the stratosphere by the popular social media app.
I just think it's incredible that someone from our hometown we knew so well is now famous and on TV.
Yeah, somebody from our hometown who totally broke my sister's heart.
See that? It's a real movie.
We're working really, really hard, getting closer. I'm wrapping up my debut album. This album is going to be inspired by my roots back home.
I am living my best life, and apparently he used to.
Thank you, boy. I think I speak for all of us here at For the Artist when I said we really enjoyed our time with you. Are you fighting? No, we don't do that in the music business. More like,
See, it's
I'm
like,
not picking up your option.
I saw the writing.
No magic.
Yeah, so I started coming up with contingency.
What contingency plan?
I'll tell you when we get there.
I had this special guest guitar teacher. My mind must have nearly crashed the server.
What did you get, Eric Clapton?
Miss Gibson, look who's filling in for you today.
Amber?
Jake? I just spent the last hour tutoring Joaquin Lopez with Jake. Jake, like your Jake? No, Yin Yang's. The world's.
I know I've only been home a few days, but I'm starting to remember what I loved about this town.
I don't have any wounds, Jake.
You gotta get yourself on stuff.
This is your movie?
I wrote it.
Jake, I would really like to be there for you, as your friend.
I can just be with her and pretend I'm not doing it.
Joaquin, that's a gift from heaven.
Do you think it's good we should play a talent fest?
Absolutely.
Talent fest?
It's Lincoln's version of America's Got Talent. I may have overheard a conversation between him and Joaquin.
Why didn't you guys stay together?
Jake, offhandedly, admitted that he still has feelings for me.
Some of you need to be set free by the truth. What secrets are you hiding from the people who love you?
What's the song? You kissed? I was helping him write his new love song, and it just kind of happened. Just torture.
They want to bump up your previous deal, add another 2 years, and he wants
Yeah,
to
so
start
good.
playing back tomorrow
Yep.
night. Talent Fest is this weekend. If I don't have you and Jake with me at Talent Fest, I don't even want to play this.
I talked to Jake last night, and we're both gonna be there.
Don't leave Lincoln without telling Amber how you feel. What do you do?
Where can you watch?
I'm watching a lot of rom-coms.
You are.
You can watch it on it's called Up TV, but you go through Amazon Prime and you just type in Just Jake and it'll pop up the cover that you saw a little bit ago.
Just Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Just Jake, or is it other people's?
Yeah, I don't have the cover here. I don't have the book here because I sold out last weekend at a teacher conference.
Oh, wow.
Shockingly, right? Like the teachers love it. I don't think anything's gonna play, so I think we're okay. Yeah, so it's called Just Jake. If you're interested and you go to Amazon and you type in Just Jake, and then it'll ask you to download an app, and that's the Up TV Faith and Family app. It's all in here, right there. See Up TV, and then you can watch it through there. They have like the free trial, and then you can decide if you want to keep it. So, and you guys can subscribe to my YouTube if your parents say it's okay. I post a lot of education videos, behind the scenes videos, and I do a super silly dance every Friday to get people excited about all their wins for the week, because sometimes you don't feel like you're doing anything, especially as a writer, because it takes so long, right? From the idea to actually like getting on paper, and you actually get to share it with somebody, or in your case, if you're writing a movie and you're gonna film it, like it's forever before somebody sees it, right? Like, you know those great animated movies you watch on TV, like the movies? They usually take like 2 to 3 years to make them. From when they say, oh, we wanna buy this movie, to when you watch it in the movie theater, it's like 2 or 3 years. So I do these dances to like inspire other creators that my win this week maybe I wrote every day, or I wrote 1,000 words or something, or I came and did a school visit at Viera Charter School, right? So like that'll be part of my wins for the week.
That took 4.5 years to make.
There we go. Yes.
How long have you been writing?
I have been writing like since I was 7. Yeah, I know. I wrote like really bad Shel Silverstein copycat poetry. You guys know Shel Silverstein, like where the sidewalk ends? So I made up really bad copycat poetry. And then I wrote a bunch of short stories, like gingerbread houses, and I had one called The Taco That Ate Silly Snyder, and it was about a taco at a Taco Bell far, far away, and just silly, obviously. And then as I got older, I started writing books and that's when Clifton came out, and that was in like 2012, I think, or 2013. Yes.
And when did you publish your first book?
That was Clifton, like 2012-ish, I think.
How old were you?
Like 30-ish, something within that realm of that age, maybe. I really don't know. Let's see. My second son was born, I had him at 30. So he was probably 2 because he's the younger brother. So I was probably like 33, 34.
Because I was just wondering, like, the youngest that you published a book.
Well, the youngest that I published a book was 5th grade, because I wrote it and I cut the paper in half and I stapled it together so you could turn pages.
Okay.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you very much. My first book, I was 10 years old. Thank you. But realistically, you guys can actually do that right now, because you guys have things like Wattpad. Has anyone on Wattpad or been on Wattpad or utilized Wattpad?
My friend, I've seen what?
WATTPAD, I think, .com. ask your parents first, but Wattpad is a place where you can do fan fiction. So you can write Percy Jackson stories.
Don't go into the dark side.
Don't go into the dark side, whatever she said. I don't know what that means. We're a little scared right now.
No, not because of me. My friend told me from her friend that they've experienced bad stuff on Wattpad.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sharing the message. I'm sharing the message.
Stay away
Don't go
from
on
the dark
side,
web.
guys. Don't go.
Well, it's not, that's just what Wattpad is.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And I've been there like years ago when it started. I haven't been recently, so maybe it's just walk toward the light, okay?
It's like your toilet paper's
But really bad. Okay, check. Okay, no Wattpad. Who brought up Wattpad? Anyway, thank you. So you guys actually, though, you can publish your own books. You can go on Amazon. You can do a Kindle book. You can do Kindle Vella. Kindle Vella is safe. Okay, I'm on Kindle Vella. Have you guys heard of Kindle Vella?
No.
Finally. So Kindle Vella is the same thing. You can, it has to be at least 600 words, and you can upload as often as you want. You can do a story a week. You can do a story a day. It's just 600 words, and it's called a serialized story. You know what that is?
No, kind of.
Kind of like when you watch a TV show, and each week the show has something to do with the previous show. It's kind of like reading a book, and one chapter is the next chapter is the next chapter.
Like the new Percy Jackson show?
Episodic. That's what episodic means. So you want to do a story like that. It doesn't have to be like a bajillion word story, but you have to go in 600 word chunks at least. Okay? So that's something you can explore if you're interested. It doesn't cost anything. And
What is
if
it called again?
that's Kindle Vella, Vella.
I'm gonna search it up.
You can search it up.
Kindle Vella.
Mic drop. Okay. So I'm gonna pass around a real life script. Has anyone read a real
When I
life script
asked
before?
Siri,
Okay.
Kindle
A
window.
real one.
Does it count for like a club script?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Does that count? Is that a real life script? A club script?
What? The club
Like what we're working on?
Yeah, you get to Odyssey of the Mind. It's
I've read
I know, I
musical
used to teach that. I think that's where we met, was Odyssey of the Mind.
Wait, can you say
I feel.
It was when Joshua, my son, was acting out Clifton Chase in the Arrow of Light at Suntree Elementary School.
Okay.
So
I
they
knew it was
love
at
those
Suntree. I
books.
thought it was
Yes.
Odyssey of the Mind, but yes, it's all kind
And then
of.
I took, and then Angelina and I took a class from you at Suntree Library.
Yes,
Yep.
that was her. Yes, I recall now.
Can you say it again? Because when I searched it up, it said Kindle window.
Kindle, Kindle, Vella, Vella. It's 2 words.
So Kindle Vella?
Yeah, Vella. Yes.
So like if there's like something for like Harry Potter or the prequel to that, which is Fantastic Beasts, they have books, but the books are scripts.
Yes. And the other one that she has, the
Cursed Child.
yes.
Cursed Child.
I have not read that yet. I own it. I haven't read it yet. Is that weird? Yes, that's on my to-do list this year. So, besides club scripts, has anyone read a movie that they could like go watch? A script of a movie they could go watch? Okay, that's good. I was hoping there would only be a few of you. So I'm gonna pass this around. This is the script for the movie Wonka. Has anyone seen it in the theater?
Awesome.
Amazing. It was like, how many people thought it was like the best movie they ever saw in their whole entire lives forever?
One of them.
Me too.
Well, it's one of them.
What?
It's the best movie I've ever seen.
It was the best movie I've ever seen.
How did you get this? Exactly.
This one,
I read it. It was good.
She asked, how did I get the script for Wonka? Which is a great question. I snuck into the Wonka. No, just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Come on. Oh yeah. That's it. Thank you. You're welcome. So, publisher, no. I don't remember the magazine. It was like one of the Hollywood Reporter, one of those magazines. They had a link to download it, which never happens. So I jumped as fast as I possibly could to download it before they realized that they maybe shouldn't. I don't know. Or they just realized that somebody didn't want it. Or they were just being generous and sharing. I really don't know. However, that is the script for Wonka. So pass it around. You guys can look at it. And you will see in that script everything. See? You got it. You can share it with the class or charge money for it. Don't do that. Who said that? Raise your hand. Who said that? Charge money. Okay. So you'll see on the first example that your teacher gave you, doesn't it? It's the title page. So on the title page, you're going to have your screenplay title. It's very standard. It always looks like this. Your title, by, and then the author name. If there's more than one author, then you put more than one author. If it's based off of something, then you will put based off of the book by, or based off the short story, based off the comic book, based off of characters by. If you go and watch a Marvel movie, what does it say in the beginning? Based off of characters by, right?
Based off comic purposes.
Right, and sometimes it's just the characters. So, and then at the very bottom, you're going to have yours or your representative, their information. I have an I have an entertainment attorney in Los Angeles, so I have his information here and my information here. So that when I send the script to a producer, then they know how to contact me, or if they want to send a contract, they can include my attorney, because he's the one that tells me if I should sign the contract or not. Hi. Okay, so on the back. You see all these funny terms, right? Does everybody know what these mean? Have we gone over this in class? Fade in, exterior, interior, all that fun stuff.
I mean, I know.
Oh. I might not have put it in there correctly. That's what I was going to do.
Do you want to put the Wonka script up here since you just found it so fast? Will you do that for me?
Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Thank you.
Do I have to share log in as myself? I do, don't I?
So every screenplay, it's different than a book. First of all, do you know what a page equals? You said, oh my gosh, this is so thick, right? Right? So generally speaking, every page of a movie script is about a minute of screen time.
No, it's fine.
So if you have a 90-page script, you have a 90-minute movie. That's the general consensus. So it used to be that they wanted a 120-page script for a feature film, and now they want less. So I try and do like 96 to 98 pages, 100 max when I'm writing a screenplay. I think Wonka is 134 or something like that. It is Deadline, that's the one. Bam.
There's two of them.
Bam.
No,
Open
this
it.
is it. There's two of them. But there's the one.
That's fine, we just want the one that it is.
This one is.
That's fine. Oh, gotcha, I see. Okay.
This one's a script. Oh, yeah.
There it was. Oh, that's images. I just want a page, so go back up. I just saw little pages on the picture. We just want a page. That's fine. Just pull up any of those pages, just click on it. Yeah, that's perfect. No.
Or whatever you want.
Perfect. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Right. Oh, I got it.
Thank you. Just any of them. Just pull up one because I just want to go through the points so everybody can see them because it's kind of, this is small. Y'all can't read this. Here. Thank you. You're the bestest. That's perfect. No, that's really a bad script.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. Okay, so anyway,
I can do this. Was it going to
you just pull up?
Oh wait, going to you? Yeah.
No, just go down it. I just want a different script. These are awful. No. That one's fine. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's not great.
The first one
will do. Okay, we're gonna try this one. So it's okay. It doesn't have a lot of the stuff in it, but so the 60. That's like later. You guys don't do that in your draft. That's what they do when they're like after they buy it and they're getting ready to do like a shooting script and they're going through all the drafts. Wonka probably has numbers like that. The page number stays, but numbering the scenes is just for the director and the cinematographer and the editor, so everybody can know. You know when they do the slate and they're like scene 60, take 6. That's what this is correlating to. Okay. So you always start with INT or EXT, which is what? Does anyone know?
Oh, wait, what?
INT or EXT?
EX.
Interior or exterior? We have to know for inside or outside. Do you know why that matters? Money dollars. Are we going to be lighting this scene or are we going to be using natural light outside? That's really what that means. INT, EXT, and then the location, which here is grandparents' room, and then if it's day or night. Day or night, inside doesn't matter as much because you're inside, you're going to light it no matter what. Outside makes a big difference because if we're doing a night shot outside, what does that mean?
Gotta wait till night.
$20, right? Because we need light. We can't just have no light. So when you're writing a script, even though you're telling a creative story, it's going to cost money. Like Wonka probably cost tens of millions of dollars, right? Lots of money dollars. So, so you have, that tells us where we're at. 3 grandparents. It's in all caps. You see that? Every time you introduce a new character, not every time the character's in the scene, but every time, the first time you say 3 grandparents, it's in all caps. Do you know why? That's correct. Why? Who do you think that helps on the movie?
Because so it introduces like when you know the character is going into the
Right.
the scene
Yep,
for
that's
the first time.
definitely. So if you are trying to cast the movie, you need to know how many people are going to be in it, right? So that'll tell you in all caps we have 3 grandparents. So I need 3 people. And they're going to be grandparent age, whatever that means. So the grandparents are asleep. Grandpa Joe. Now we have a specific grandparent, so we need a Grandpa Joe. Awake, Charlie. We have a boy, Charlie. There's 2 characters. Beside him in pajamas, Grandpa Joe has a Wonka bar. Why is Wonka bar in caps? It's not in, it is a new name, but why would it be in caps? Yes.
It's in caps because it's an important prop.
It's an important prop. So the person who handles the prop says, oh, we need a Wonka bar. This is an important prop. I need to make sure we have Wonka bars. In his hand, all in whispers. So they're all whispering. So this is all to that side of the page, always. And this is called, well, we'll go to your sheet. Sorry, you have this sheet too. You have your scene heading, which is that. Not everybody underlines it. I don't underline it. That may be something that happens later when they do the scene numbers. I really don't know. Sorry, I'm not the best person to be in charge today. And then underneath that is your action. That's what all of this is. Even though it's not very active, that's called your action. What is different between a book and a movie? What makes the book and the script different? Yes, in the back.
A book is more like it's more descriptive. It's more informative, really. But a script is more like it's like a plan. It's like you're planning out a scene.
That was a brilliant answer. Yes. And actually, as a screenwriter, you are just providing a blueprint, and then a team of people come in and build what you created. So that was.
I guess late. Were you like did you write like scripts?
I am J.K. Rowling, and I wrote Harry Potter. No, just kidding, guys. I'm a screenwriter and a novelist. These are my books up here. Welcome. And I wrote a movie that's on TV right now, and I have several more that are in development, which means there's producers working with me to get them to Apple and Disney and things like that. So yeah.
What movie?
It's called Just Jake. It's like a Hallmark romantic comedy kind of movie, and your friends can show you where to find it. It's on my YouTube channel, the trailer, but then how to get to it. So yeah, if you're interested in checking it out. Okay, so this, we're here, sorry. So we have all our action on that side, and the difference between a book, besides her answer, a book and a screenplay is in a screenplay, you're only writing what can be seen and what can be heard. In a book, you get to say, she was upset, she felt agonizing about this thing that was going to happen, and she wondered if her breath smelled, and she had a memory of her cat when it jumped in the washing machine, and all of this is going on. In a movie, we don't get all of that. We just get what we see, what we hear. So you can show that in like a flashback, right? You can show that weird cat thing. I don't know what movie that would be, but you can show it. But you have to, when you're writing it, it's just what you see and what you hear. So we don't know how Grandpa Joe feels, how Charlie feels. We're just observing. So then in the center of the page is all the characters. The characters, it's always centered and capitalized. And it goes back and forth. Do you see this one in the parentheses here? Handing it back. Did I just do that? Sorry, I think. That's called a parenthetical. that is where you are telling the actor to do something. So we try and keep those two necessary. Because the actor doesn't want to be told how to act. So it has to be necessary. It's really easy to have a tendency to put parentheticals under every dialogue because you want it delivered a certain way. So you might feel like, you know, sarcastically, angered, frustrated, and you may want to throw those words in, but your dialogue should tell the actor how they should act that out, and they should also have the right to create the character and find the character's responses on their own, okay? But that's what that's called. It's a parenthetical. So in this case, you know, he says, you tear off the first bit. It's important when Charlie says, no, you do it, you must. He can't be holding the candy bar when he's telling someone else to do something with the candy bar, right? He has to give it back to Grandpa Joe. So that's a necessary instruction. Then we're back over to the right flush again. And we don't have to do a new scene heading because we haven't changed location. So we just say what's going on. The bar is pressed back to Grandpa Joe, which honestly, I don't think you need that because it's in the parenthetical. So I would actually delete that parenthetical personally. More dialogue. Charlie shivers with excitement, and then more dialogue. The other things in this list is an intercut. And an intercut, do you know what that might mean? If you have Grandpa's room, Charlie's kitchen, and then it says intercut.
A cut to a new set?
Sort of. It will say intercut, Charlie's room, / kitchen. So what that means is you have some dialogue going on. Have you ever seen people on a phone in a movie?
Yes.
And you're at one house and you're at the other house, and you're at one house and you're at the other house, right? That in a script, that would say intercut Jane and Sam's houses. Because you don't necessarily know how the director wants to shoot it. They may want to stay at Sam's house and just have the voice of the girl coming out. They may want to go back and forth between the houses. So you really don't know how it doesn't need to be told a certain way. So you would just say intercut between and put the locations. That's what an intercut is. The subheader is if we're in Grandpa's room, and let's say we go into Grandpa's closet, we could just put Grandpa's closet right here. Because it's part of Grandpa's room. We don't have to like leave. We're not going outside or in the kitchen downstairs. If you're in the same location, then the header can stay the same, and you can put in the what is it called, subheader, because you're really only changing the header when you are telling the crew they need to relight a new location. So the subheader is, you can get away with it if, let's say, this classroom was our set, and it says interior classroom day, and then we have another shot by Miss Gaffey's desk. That would be interior classroom day, blah, 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 Miss Gaffey's desk. Because we don't have to relight anything really to go over there. We might bring one light over, but we can do this entire shot in one day. That's how that works. So it's really directional. At the very, very top, when you have a fade in, sometimes in a movie, have you ever watched a movie and something happens and then it fades out and then it fades back in? It's like another day, or I don't know, they do all kinds of different things with that. That goes on the right hand side and you write fade in, fade out. So if you're envisioning when you're writing your story that it fades out, they get in a big fight, the couple gets in a big fight, or they get in a car accident and it's raining and they don't know if they're gonna make it, and you fade out. And then you fade up and it says 3 months later, right? You would have to write that in the script. Fade out, fade in, super, which is the superimposed words, 3 months later. Does that make sense? All of these things are directional for all of those craftsmen that are going to take your blueprint. What's your name in the back? Who said that? You.
Sophia.
That Sophia said about your just kind of presenting the plan. They're going to take your plan and they need all of this direction to get their juices flowing so that they can create this amazing story that you've invented. Scene number, that's scene number. The transition is not on here, but sometimes, did I touch something again? This thing's dangerous.
Oh, it's just
So, it might say down here, cut to, and it might say like interior grandpa's room night, and then they talk a little bit, and then it says cut to candy store, exterior day, right? So not everyone does cut to. The implication when you have a header change is that you've done a cut. So some people add it in though. I don't usually do that because I feel like it's just extra words and space that I don't think we need. And that's really it. There's one on here that says shot, which is like the somebody's point of view, but I don't really see those in many scripts I've read. But that's all of your stuff on here. And then it says the end. I usually pick the transition that says fade to black, and that's when it's like over. Well, there's fade in, fade out, but then there's another special one that's fade to black, and it's a really great feeling when you get to put that in because you're like, yes, finished. It's kind of like when you write a story or a book and you get to write the end. It's just a screenwriter term. You guys have questions about any of the formatting? It's a lot, but you have your little cheat sheet, which is nice, and then your diagram cheat sheet, which is even nicer. You guys have these, right?
I don't know.
Have what?
I'm still getting it to you.
Oh, the.
I'm so
She'll
close.
get it to you.
Okay.
Someone can borrow mine. Yeah, so that's your, like, the technical side. As far as the storytelling side, there's a couple of rules for screenplays. I mentioned one. It's 120 page max. Like, that's your push, right? And you have to tell a whole story in 120 pages, which I know you guys are going, 120 pages? But when you're writing a 300 page book and then you're told you have to tell a 120 page story, it's a big difference. You have to have the characters on a journey. You have to have your story arc. All of the story elements are really important. So if you guys aren't familiar with the beat sheet, the beats that a story requires for like a film, I recommend 2 books. One is called Save the Cat. It's a wonderful, like, it just breaks down how the story is told. And then the other is Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey, I think is what it's called, or something similar. That's another really good book to explain how to tell a story. I do a lot of short videos about those types of things on my YouTube channel if you would like, with your parents' permission, to follow and watch some of them. They may help you. But the basic sheet is there's certain points that your story has to hit. Whether it's a 2-minute short, like my little Clifton Chase video, or if it's a big movie like The Hunger Games. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Same point, same beats. It's just baby beats or big beats. So, are we good on time?
It's up to you. I mean, Miss Jamie is, where are you? Miss Jamie is here for the time to walk around and see what you got working on and chat back and forth. Perfect. Or if you guys have more questions, etc. Would you look in Teams and see if it's in there yet?
Okay.
Thank you.
Any questions?
All right, you want, what?
It's not.
Yes.
It's not on? It's not in there?
Wait, where would it be?
I did it as an assignment in Teams, and so, all right, let's just see, let's get a few of our wonderful people in here, and we're out. Yay.